This girl is incredibly rich, and whenever she's in a bad mood, she likes to throw money around. She's not only beautiful but also excels in both academics and sports. However, despite all her perfection, she can't seem to find a boyfriend. One day, she began wondering, what kind of guy would be worthy of her? At that moment, a boy sitting nearby suddenly started mumbling. He had been sleeping since the very first episode, and the heroine had never seen his face. When he turned his head, she was captivated by his handsome features. He muttered something and fell asleep again. Though it seemed odd, it didn't stop her from daydreaming a little. After class, she decided to win his heart, but just as she struck her best pose, he had already vanished. That's when she noticed he had dropped his student ID. It turned out his name was Keita, and he lived near her house, meaning he must also come from a wealthy family. This twist felt like something straight out of a romantic drama made just for a perfect main character. Excited, she rushed off to meet her destiny. But the higher the expectations, the greater the disappointment. Reality was far from what she imagined. Just then, Keita was returning home with groceries. When he found out she had brought him his student ID, he thanked her and offered to treat her to dinner. Without hesitation, she agreed. He might be poor, but his gentlemanly manners were top-notch. However, the moment she stepped into his home, her expectations were shattered. Her children immediately ran into the room, the youngest still crawling on the floor, and the dinner was simple. Still, the whole family ate happily and looked content. The scene felt familiar to the heroine. She soon learned that Keita's parents had run off due to debt, and now he worked multiple jobs every day to support his younger siblings. That's why he was always sleeping at school. Even so, the smiles of his siblings gave him the strength to keep going. The heroine believed that the poorer a person is, the more burdened they are with work, and she couldn't imagine living like that. But Keita was convinced that even in poverty, the greatest happiness is having health and family unity. The girl disagreed. To her, happiness meant money. This led to an argument, and in a burst of emotion, she angrily threw a wad of cash onto the table.
Let's see what kind of happiness money can buy. You can use it for whatever you want, and I promise I won't tell.
Yay! Hey, how much do you think that is?
Don't either of you touch that. It's not ours. I think it's time for you to go.
It's okay, Rika. Get out of here and take that with you.